Good evening. Tonight we're going to start with Lesson 8 in Unit 3. Choose and apply a method to divide multi-digit numbers. 8,168 divided by 8. We can still continue. A method that we could use still is the long division process. Dad, mom, sister, brother, sometimes Rover. And after we bring down, we go back to dear old dad who tells you to divide. So let's set this up in the little division house. 8,168. So 8 goes into 8 one time. And we have to multiply. 1 times 8 is 8. Sister tells us to subtract. Bring down your 1. Okay, here we go. 8 times what gives you 1? Nothing. The closest you can get would be a 0. Because 0 times 8 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring down your 6. Okay, so now you have to divide. 8 times what gives you 16? It's 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Subtract. 0. Bring down the 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. And then sister tells you to subtract, and you get a 0 of a remainder. So the quotient is 1,021. A lot of steps. A lot of steps. And what confuses a lot of people is this section right here. Because 8, there's nothing times 8 that gives you 1 except 0. 0 is the closest we can get when we multiply 8 to get to 1. So just beware of that one, all right? So let's move on. Let's try learning 3 methods to solve 912 divided by 3. And let's see. Let's go on to the next one and check it out. So here we got a number bond, and we're breaking this up. And we're dividing this by 3. So if we pull this section out right here, this becomes a 900, right? And then this section, we pull out what's left, is 12. So 3 goes into 900 300 times. 3 times 300 is 900. Then on this side, 3 goes into 12 4 times. So if we add this up, we're going to get 304. So if you tried this, going the standard way, 3, 0, nothing can give us 1 except for 0. And bring down, that's 12, that's 4 times. See how we can check that? 304 is the quotient by using a number bond. Another way of doing this, because it is 912, we can put 900 in here using an area model and 12 here. 3 times what gives you 900? 300. 3 times what gives you 12? 4. Add them up and you get 304 as your quotient using the area model. And the last method is the break apart method, 912 divided by 3. And you're using that distributive to get, we're going to try where we're going to use the funnel to get to the main answer. And again, we're going to break it up. 900 divided by 3 is 300, plus 12 divided by 3 is 4. 300 plus 4 is 304. There you go. You're used to doing, and I know you enjoy doing, those funnels. Other methods to find quotients: 6,025 divided by 5. All right, if we go back to our good old dad, mom, sister, brother, sometimes Rover, and after we bring down, we go back to dad, and 5 can't go into 6 evenly, but it can go into once, because 1 times 5 is 5. So we multiply, we divide, we multiply, and we then subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. Bring down your 0. Okay, after you bring down, you go back to dear old dad, and he says to divide. 5 times what gives you 10? 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Sister tells you to subtract. Bring down your 2. Nothing can go into 2. 5 times what gives you something close to 2? The only thing that's close to 2 when you multiply by 5 is a 0. 0 times 5 is 0. Subtract. And the last number we're bringing down is a 5. After we bring down, we go back to division. So, 5 goes into 25 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. Sister tells us to subtract, and we get a 0 for a remainder. So it's 1,205 is the quotient. And make sure that we're checking. So when we check, we take our quotient, the answer, and we multiply it by the number that we're dividing by. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 0 times 5 is 0 plus 2 is 25. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 times 5 is 5 plus 1 is 6. 6,025. 6,025. We get a big, fat, green check. Okay, in this one we're going to still use 6,025 divided by 5. So let's get our place value chart, because this is the other way that we can divide. And I'm going to put 6,000 place value discs under thousands, because that's what we have. We don't have any hundreds, so I'm going to leave that alone. We have 2 tens and we have 5 ones. And we have to put this into 5 equal groups, because we're dividing by 5. So it's 1, that's 2, this is 3, 4, and that last one is 5. Okay, so now let's split up those thousands. Now, we're going to be able to have 5 in each one of those, but that last one we're going to have to go to the hundreds. So let's go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we used up this 5, and we're going to put this into the hundreds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we totally can place those because 5 is divisible by 10. So, so let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We used up all the discs. Now, the next problem is we don't have enough 10s because there's only 2. So we're going to need to take both of these and bring them to the 1s. So let's place our different color. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We used up that one. And let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our other color. All right. So we have 25 ones, which makes perfect sense because it is divisible by 5. So let's start placing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, so there we go. We placed all of our discs for the ones. So how many in the thousands do we have? We have 1. We have 2 hundreds. We do not have any 10s. And we have 5 ones. 1,205. Why don't the circus lions eat the clowns? Interesting. Gotta find out the answer by doing the next couple of problems. Good luck. 5,296 divided by 8. You could use any method to solve this that we learned today, but you have to bring in your work tomorrow. 1,312 divided by 8. Choose any method you learned today, and yes, bring in your work tomorrow. Why don't the circus lions eat the clowns? Because they taste funny. Great job today. Have a wonderful night.